Hello, you made it. Yay! Thank you guys again for being here. So real quick, I want to just show my appreciation to everybody who has expressed an interest in being here and has helped me and contributed. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are gonna have fun. I hope this is a relaxing time. Um, I'll go over the agenda here in a little bit, but I do want to let you know just to off the bat that right now you guys are muted and the video is off, but there will be time later where we'll be able to connect all together, and we'll have our cameras on and everything. But for now, it's going to be some discussions that you'll see people talking, and we'll engage with the chat and the polls, but the full interaction will happen toward the end. So with that said, I do want to do a quick check-in and see how you guys are doing. So real quick, I'm going to put up a poll and I would like to just have you guys let me know how you're doing. So launching this poll here. How are you feeling today? And go ahead and just this is anonymous, so you don't have to worry about people, knowing how you're feeling right now. I'm just going to gauge, how we're all doing today. Give you a few more seconds here. All right, let's close that and share. So most of us are doing good. I love it. Great. And hopefully, maybe potentially by the end, everybody will be doing, or most of us will be doing awesome. So thank you very much for sharing that. I wanted to just quickly let you guys know kind of why we're here, why this event is even happening. Some of you took part in the retreat that I held last spring, which seems like a completely different lifetime ago. But some ladies got together, we hung out, we talked, we cooked together, we ate meals together, we spent time in nature, and just really had a good time connecting with ourselves, with other people. And I've been wanting to be able to do that again. So I'm happy to have this technology to be able to do something like that and at least meet some of those goals again. So that's kind of the background of what's happening here. And I would love to, I guess my theme and my goal for today is on harvesting wellness. So we're in the fall season, and it's harvest time, or we're actually in the late harvest time, and it's a shift, it's a transition, and so we need to figure out, what can we do now in our lives and in this next season to really cultivate and harvest the wellness that we want in our lives. There's a lot that goes into that as far as sowing and planting, even in the physical realm, the physical sense, but how can we do that in our self-care, in our lives, in our emotional and mental health, our physical health? How do we do that? And so I wanted to be able to have those conversations and those discussions so that we can prepare. A lot of times we don't get things that we want because we haven't spent time to prepare for it, and we can prepare for our well-being and our wellness. So a little bit of housekeeping. I already mentioned that we are in webinar mode, and so currently all of our attendees are muted and videos off, but you can still interact with us through, if you look at the bottom of your screen. Most of us are probably familiar with Zoom by now, but at the bottom of your screen, you've got a couple controls. One is Q&A. If you pop that box up, you can type in a question at any time and I will see that and can get to that. There's the chat box at the bottom as well, and that's something you can send a chat to the entire group if there's something that you wanted to share or that resonated with you. Or you can chat to individual people if you like. You just have to make sure that you select that setting. Those are the two items that we'll be using for the majority right now, up until, like I mentioned, the end of the event, when everybody will be able to come up and share live and face-to-face. So if you haven't done your hair yet, you've got time to do that if you want to, or you don't have to. Throw on a hat or just show up however you are, whatever feels comfortable. But just know that you will have the option of being seen at the end of the event. So as far as the flow for today, we are going to have 3 discussion panels that I have different friends that I've asked to come be a part and just talk about, what they're doing, what their experience and their insight has been in different areas. And so we'll get to hear from those ladies coming up, and you'll have a chance to ask questions interspersed within those panel discussions. We're going to have a mindful movement session, which I'm really excited about. My friend Dr. Burnett is going to lead us in a session just to really help ground ourselves. And we've even got, I mentioned we'll have the group discussion time. We even have a door prize that will be available to one lucky winner later today. So lots of fun things, lots of time. This is not, I want this to feel different than just your normal Zoom meeting or Zoom conference, right? I don't want you to feel like you have to sit here and stare at the screen for the next 3 hours. That sounds horrible if that's all it is. I want this to be a time where you're relaxing, where you're thinking about what's being said, how it applies to you. Maybe you're jotting notes, maybe you're coloring. Hopefully I know some have not, but I mailed out some goodies to the attendees. Due to just not good timing on my part. Some of you won't get your goodies till Monday, and I apologize. But there's some coloring sheets in there if you want to color while you're listening or take notes. If something resonates with you, there's a tea bag in there. Find something that helps connect you with what's going on in the times where you're not actively participating in the discussion.